Yo, what's up, Teach? Yo, what's up, Teach? How's it going, bro? Let's move this, that, and okay. I think we should be good. Oh, what's up, Audium? Just cook some smash burger. What's a smash burger? Can't sleep when there's PvEers to hunt. And that doesn't sound very fun, Mungus, if you put it like that. I think I'm gonna go Raptors today. I'm gonna go Raptors with this and with this. I think it should be good. I don't think we need this though. Oh, we do. Never mind. Okay, we do. Wait, am I leveled up? I'm not leveled up. Maybe we don't. Moment of truth. We don't need it. All right. Basically press down a ball of beef into the pan, spread it nice and thin. That way the burger is crispy and the cheese melts nicely on top. Okay, I see. I'm pretty sure I knew what that was. I just didn't. And you know, I was just not familiar with the term. Also, let's do this. I think it's a light roll moment, guys. He's already resummoning so fast. I don't have time for this. Oh, he just teleported through it. Oh, this guy's net is dog shit. What the hell? A good first invasion, I guess. I see the blue balls. Okay. I'm almost tempted to say the Hulk is not a PvEer like he's. What? Insane, dude. I was out of stem. I think we're gonna keep with this because this guy's net is too bad. He's like rolling. No way we're killing this guy with fucking Talon, man. Not with that lag and light roll and latency. It's like the whole package. Yo, what's up, Gold Mask? How you doing, bro? What's my favorite weapon class? Genuinely, I don't even know. Like, it's not that I don't like weapons. I actually really... I like a lot of weapons in this game. Unlike other Souls game where I really had, like, clear favorites. Like, I enjoy... Like, you know, if I go through my inventory, I enjoy playing with Lance. I enjoy playing with Great Bow. I enjoy playing with fist weapons. I enjoy playing with Curved Sword, with Light Great Sword, with Thrusting Sword, with Straight Swords, with Axes, you know? With daggers, too. Twin Blade, I think it's a cheesy weapon. I really like Sight. Club's kind of cheesy. Spike's not my style. HTS not my style, but I still like him. Katana not my style. Great Sword, I feel like there's more interesting options in this game. I like Freya. I like Uggs. I like Colossals. But like, there's a lot of weapons that I like. Yo, Gold Mask, thanks for the resub for 25, man. Still playing Nightreign off stream? No, I haven't played since they fucking took a break on the Night Lord updates. You know, like when they started recycling it is when I I just dropped the game. Marco, get the fuck out of here. What's up, Marco? Yo, Nasern, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, dude. Was one of the worst boss fights you ever experienced? In what sense, Mungus? Was it hard or was it just bad? Them coins! Welcome in, dude. Thanks for the sub. Welcome in. I think I saw blue. Yeah, I did. Focus on the blue. I had to roll the BS attempt. Okay, we're just getting spammed by the other scrub. Insane tracking there. Insane running. And the other guys are coming. All right. Okay, they cleared everything. Great player. What? I'm happy I did not just accept my fate and kept with the Talon. I'm happy I swapped weapon. Dude, that elevator invisible wall almost got me killed too. Okay, take that. Let's reset everything. I think we are good now. Yep, alright. What's your take on Mad Crucifix? I don't know, honestly. I'm not a big fan of RNG in these games, like, when it comes to, like, fight RNG. I think it's a lazy... Like, putting an RNG on a weapon is lazy design, in my opinion. Other than that, I think the weapon looked cool, you know. Had some interesting stuff going for it. That R2 combo was was rewarding to get because it wasn't OP. Why do PvEers love one-handed greatsword? Dude, what's crazy is one-handed greatsword is so fucking dangerous when you're fighting multiple people because you get clipped once and it's like decently fast and then you just get comboed from there. You just get comboed and it's GG soon after. One-handed greatsword with offhand is not as bad in duels. I mean, even without the offhand, like people underestimate how like viable so many weapons are in this game. And one-handed greatsword is not an exception. It's still very viable. Yo, what's up, Vale? How you doing, bro? Vale, how is your health, by the way? Like, how is the condition gotten better so far? Dude, he DC'd right away. It's crazy. You recognized my name and you said I'm out? Probably, honestly. I'm pretty sure there's a You know, my account has been the same for... I mean, since I've had this place... Actually, no, I had another account for PlayStation, like, back in Rainbow Six days. But even in Rainbow Six days, like, this account is pretty old, so... Like, if you know me from Souls, like, you don't know any other account, basically. So... all of that just to say that I'm pretty sure a lot of people blocked me over the years. Almost back to where I was when you first left the hospital. Basically, the complication put you back about a month and a half. What the hell? So, when you got back the last time, because of the bile leaking, it has not, like, gotten better since, or, like, barely? You got 2 more surgeries in the meantime? Holy shit, what did they do? Did they give you your dad's liver back? Like, Jesus Christ. What did they do with those extra surgeries, though? What happened? Had to clean me out, put a drain in... Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Ugh. But you said there was 2 extra surgeries, so that's 1. Did they drain you twice? Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. So, what's the situation right now? You said you're back to like when you first left the hospital. Does that mean like it has gotten better after the 2 drainage? He cleaned you once, and then you were not getting better, so they had to put a drain in after. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy fuck, man. Oh, fuck. What about now? Do you still have the drain? Are you still at the hospital? That did weird. Okay, that's why it did weird. Oh yeah, I'm getting better. I couldn't walk or anything when you were in the hospital last time. Well, I mean, if you have a drain in you, you definitely can't walk, that's for sure. You said you're getting better, like, did they put the, like, do you still have the drain? I mean, you can't have the drain anymore if you can walk. Wait, you still have the drain? They're doing ultrasound on you tomorrow. See if... Oh my god, so you're still at the hospital. Oh boy. So why did all of that happen? You're home? You're doing the trip back and forth. You just have to go back every week. And that's just pissing me off just hearing about it. We must speak after we finish invading? No, I don't care. You're nothing. Hell is everything. Selfish piece of shit. Fucking dude has a, like, a serious condition and you're being impatient because I'm not talking to you, little shit. Fuck out of here. Until it comes out, and then it'll be like 2 weeks, and then a month, and then 3 months. What do you mean? And okay, you have to go back every week until it comes out. What do you mean until it comes out? The drain? Jesus Christ, dude. You have to write a book to explain why it happened and everything that happened. Boy, dude. I definitely don't like hearing that, but I mean, I need to. That sucks. Can write you in DM? Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to know like every detail. Yo, what's up, Atorius? You're much better than you were, so it's looking good. Okay, well, at least that's that. Well, why didn't you just fucking not take the surgery, man? Ah, fuck. Was a few days you weren't sure if you're gonna make it. Don't tell me that. God damn it. Fuck, dude. And this is too real. I don't like that. You wish you were joking? Yeah, I know you're not. You're not the type of guy to make these types of jokes. I hope your dad feels like shit. Sorry, I had to say it. What are we playing with? The Talons. We're playing with the Talons, and then we're switching to Para if they light roll. You know how it is. I wonder if I can get a shot from here. Oh, I can, but should have picked a better angle, basically. That's Elden Ring backstab here at its finest. Elden Ring doesn't allow you to get backstabbed. Yeah. If you pay Miyazaki's insurance, you won't get backstabbed. They'll give you, you know, some extra like 20 MS, and then you can't get backstabbed anymore. Do you fight the new Nightreign boss? No, I've not touched Nightreign since they started rotating the same bosses. I'm too busy these days, like I barely do anything but work. Actually gives backstab protection for feet pick. I wonder which type of feet pick. You think he takes any feet? Or like he has preference? What do you think, Vale? You think Miyazaki prefers small feet? I mean, it's an important question, you know? If we want to bribe him, we need to know. You think he's into all of them? That's the easy answer, though. I think Miyazaki likes small feet. Because it's more devious. And he's probably very... you know... He's probably, like, a very weird... Let's just put it that way. He'll take what he can get. Yeah, that's for sure. He'll take what he can get. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't think he likes average size feet. Maybe he likes large feet too. Like, you know, like oversized. And you know, it might be controversial, but I would go as far as to say that Miyazaki probably prefers female feet. I know it, you know, it might upset some of you, but that's actually what I believe. I think Miyazaki has a thing for that. Or just being real, you know, like Miyazaki here. Like we need to speculate on his preferences, because there might be a time where we get to the From Software headquarters and we need to communicate with him. And if you can't communicate with him, you can't get what you want. So you're never gonna get like the Souls games to be better. So it's important to know what he likes. You guys know if Miyazaki's married? I think he is, right? That's a good point, Robert. I think you're right. Well, did the male bosses have shoes? Do we count the monsters? It's like, I think monsters are pretty much all barefoot, like same with the undead. Or maybe... Dude, we need to look at them one by one, actually. Wonder if when he proposed it was the ring on her toe? Bro. Here you go. Cannot have to go overboard. These fucking devious Canadians, man. These Canadians, they're so... Fromage. Oh. I was trying something. Well, it happened behind the curtain, so you guys didn't see it. We missed like such an easy kill here. We need to win this now. Like there's no way we lose this. Okay, there you go. I tried to do like something like fancy. I tried to see if I could like get a headshot like while he was dropping down midair. Like I don't know what got to me, like wanting to try something so stupid. Do you know that para means foot in Spanish? Yeah, I think when para came out, like a bunch of people in chat were saying it. We played Talons all the time. I mean, Talons, like the Raptor Talons used to be like my main invasion weapon before the DLC. Like back when I was playing with Dex build, it was basically like the best weapon at deleting someone quickly. Like now I would say that Sword Lance has taken the place of Raptor Talon, but they like Raptor Talon before and Sword Lance now like serve like a similar purpose for the invader, like that big like delete combo damage. You played Talons all the time. Started with a C. Are you talking about Omni or are you talking about a boss? Because Omni was good with talons. I've seen his tournament performance, and I also played his talons in 2v2s as well, so I can attest. He's very good with it. Oh, it is Omni? Okay. Well, did you think? See, well, since you're blanking out, Val, you were blanking out that small part of the circle for the first letter because it's an O. So you were like blanking out just a little bit, so it became a C. That's why. But I mean, Omni has good fundamentals. Like, he's good with anything. You blame the meds. Hey, man, don't stress it. It's all right. What combo does Swordlance have? It has R2 into R1, but it basically does a bazillion damage. Godfrey had shoes. Okay. Wonder if they have the tongue on. Well, we have a teammate in here. We're gonna need to group up. Hopefully that teammate, oh boy, this is gonna get bad here soon. I'm basically by myself with a scrub, I guess. Yep. We can just ignore him, basically. Which they did, and he's dead. Insane. Why are two people doing this? Because they can't, and none of them can do it by themselves. They're gonna need to 2v1 if they want to win. Yo, Edgy, how you doing, bro? You heard the Thunder's tongue off? That's pathetic. I don't mind waiting for this one. What do you guys think that is? This effect there? You think Tumble Buff will get patched? If I'm being completely honest, I don't think we're getting any more patches for like balance. Oh shit, Mongus actually here. All right. Hi Mongus, I need you to survive, all right? Mongus is dead. He was loading in the whole time. And he's actually dead. Bro, Mongus is like speedrunning his death. On teammate, over here. I don't know where teammate is going. This guy is resummoning though. Insane, dude. He had to out-heal me. Shit player. Shit player, but, I mean, you know. He got me on the heal. What's crazy is I was actually out playing with that fully charged. I didn't commit to it. These players are so shit. Like, it's just a game that's very low skill, honestly. I mean, to be fair, like, he didn't really outplay, it's just I got out-healed. Like, he drunk his physic, and that gave him, like, basically the advantage. I should have been more patient when he drank the physic. But because I know I can kill him, I went for it anyway. That guy's gonna hang on to that for the rest of his life. You know what's crazy? I bet you're right. I actually think you're right. Think we're gonna get a bug fix? I don't think so. If we do, it's gonna be something like insignificant. You done with Nightreign? I don't really have time to play anything Scorch right now. They won't let you get the run back? Yeah, probably not. I mean, these guys are formed to be pussies, honestly, so I really doubt it. You know, that's the win of his life right there, so I don't think so. Thanks for the resub, Edgy. Really appreciate that. You got him? Oh, okay, good shit. I mean, he's not even, you know, bad, like, seriously. Just like that stuff happens because the game is just low skill. Especially when you get out-healed. When I'm gonna come to UK? Never. It's nice here? Yeah. I'm good. we can make it here. Will you be playing Duskblood? No. It looks like it's going to be a pass for many people because of the Switch 2 exclusive. With that being said, you know, if it goes if it goes multi-platform eventually, you know, maybe we're gonna see more people give it a shot. That exclusive is a slap in the face. It really is. There's no way FromSoft doesn't know what they're doing with like the setting up the PvP for failure and shit. No way. It's really like putting PvP to fail. That's what Duskblood is. There's really nothing you're looking forward to game-wise. That's not true, Vale. You're looking forward to the Elder Scrolls High Rock, or I don't know where it's going to be. I think it's actually going to be High Rock and Hammerfell. Basically Hammer Rock. Elder Scrolls Hammer Rock is what you're looking forward to. You're going to be 60 when it comes out? Yeah. What happened to my hardcore run? So, what happened is... We got our characters set up and everything. And then... I think Nightreign came out? Or something like that. Or like I had to play back some Elden Ring. And then... I got scared to come back to Oblivion because I'm not fresh into Oblivion anymore, and if I make a mistake, I'm gonna die and like fucking sack this run that I worked so hard to get to. So the run is technically still alive, but I'm scared to continue it now. You'd love to see more Oblivion? Yeah. I'm legitimately scared that I'm gonna die as soon as I try now. You finished a few weeks ago? Nice. To be fair, like, you know, the Oblivion content is really mostly for only a few people, because most viewers don't care about it. Yo, Artorias, thank you so much for the donation, man. Holy shit. Hey, man, don't know if you remember me, but we fought a couple of times. Love to fight you more. You and Steel, you're the one who showed me to become better. And for that, I thank you for the experience. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Did I see them here? Oh, never mind. Like I saw something. Thanks, Artorias. I appreciate that. I don't know why you're asking if I remember you. Like, I'm not oblivious to all the names and shit. The only thing I do is, like, I make a point to pretend like I forget every shitter's name to just piss them off because they're not that important. But I know, dude, I'm just playing mind games and shit. Wrong way. Ah, he went up, didn't he? Yeah. Right. You're right, you're right. Bro is a UFC fighter from software game. Listen, I was a competitive player, you know, for Rainbow Six, so you know me from Souls game, but it was a lot more fun to have some mind games and talk shit in these other games, that's for sure. Here the problem is, like, people are too childish in this game. They're like children, basically, even if they're not. Like, I'm not aware of a single kid that plays this game in the community, yet there's a lot of people that act like it. Back when I played Rainbow Six, we didn't see that. It was a better time. But it is what it is. Forty years old and Axis 15? Yeah, exactly, Scorch. Oh. Nice, it's gonna be some teamwork. Oh, that's Mungus, what the hell? Mungus, do you not have a friend? Bro, I perfect block by accident. I think I know his plan, but how very Mungus of you. Get ganked, Mungus. The A squad. You'd be surprised at the age group that plays this game? No, I wouldn't. I know what age group plays this game. I can see it in the fucking, you know, with the viewers. Like, everyone that makes content for this game has the same age group for viewers. Like, you know, like, not like kids don't exist, but let's be real here. It's funny that you mentioned childish. You played a lot of Roblox with PvP as a kid, and the behavior is exactly the same. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You still join tournaments? I mean, you know, not really worth joining anything for Souls games at the moment. There's really nothing going on. Like, you know, there's tournaments that are happening, but either like super old Souls games or Elden Ring, that's kind of a joke in my opinion. Kids don't play this peak. Agreed. Giving 50,000? Yeah. Sure thing. Yeah. Can make money from tourneys? Yes and no. If you win every tournament, might be worth it. But when you consider the fact that you have to risk, like, wasting an entire day of your life for potentially, like, nothing, if you have to play, like, you know, Omega or Whitnake or, like, some bullshit-ass net, like, in the first few rounds or whatever, and there's no, like, prize pool after that, then you will have wasted your day, basically. And it doesn't even need to be like someone with bad connection. It could be like any bullshit that Elden Ring has. Like, the thing with Elden Ring is that it has so many, like, it's so consistently inconsistent that you might lose and it's not even your fault. The game is just not that skill oriented. Like, you could outplay your opponent and still come out on the losing side, or your input might get eaten or stuff like that. So it's hard for me, like, you know, it's hard for me to justify like playing this like in any competitive setting. You know, people don't seem to understand, but I'm gonna repeat myself like I always do. I would not be playing this game if it was not for keeping the channel alive and getting some revenue off of it. With that being said, tournaments are not like regular revenue. Like, sure, you could join and take a chance at winning the tourney, but like, again, you're gonna be wasting a full day if you do that every time you join in. So in the long run, you know, I've done it. You know, it's not like I haven't done it. Like in Dark Souls 3, I did exactly that. I know what it's like. You know, I've also played tournaments in other games that were more competitively minded. I've won championship in Rainbow Six and shit. So, you know, I know what it is, but because I know what it is, I know it's not worth it for this particular game. And I say that I've won a tourney with Marco, and we basically played against like all champions throughout all the rounds. So it was a very stacked 2v2 tourney, and we came out on top. So it's not like we can't do it, but there's too much of an RNG factor for this game for me to really care about it. Like there, it ate my my roll input. It looked like he did a combo, but that was not a combo. It just ate the roll. Not sure how he got through there, but apparently he did. Okay. PvE, could you like roll for me a little bit? He actually saved them. I was gonna get a flame strike kill. At the moment, he actually saved his teammate. Oh, these guys are playing so close to each other. Yeah. I got too greedy there. I saw the kill and I went for it. You've never seen a good player teabag? It's pretty rare. I like me some teabag once in a while, though. You plan on releasing another swapping tutorial? I'm gonna be real, man. I don't think I'm gonna make like other tutorial for this game. It's all gonna depend on like the next Souls game. You know, that's somewhat interesting. Hopefully. Right now, there's nothing like confirmed, so you know we don't know. Well, I mean, nothing confirmed. You know, I mean, like, aside from Duskblood, right? Because Duskblood almost doesn't count since it's switched to... Whoops. Why does it say Mungus? It said Mungus and in matching players. That's weird. Spellbound, yeah, whatever other mainline game they're working on. Exactly. Like I want some Dark Souls 4 or Kingsfield, a Kingsfield 2 or like a Kingsfield spiritual successor. I think in best case scenario, the next one we're gonna get is like a Kingsfield. I think that would be the best case scenario. Second best case scenario, I think, would be Dark Souls 4. Worst case scenario would be Sekiro 2. Maybe third best case scenario would be Bloodborne 2. I'd be down for some Bloodborne as well. And then, let's say fourth best case scenario, like Elden Ring 2 maybe. I don't think it's happening, but you know. What is Kingsfield? Kingsfield is their first, I think it's FromSoft's first franchise, I believe. It's basically like a pioneer type game that came out like in a different time. I think I read somewhere that Miyazaki did not want to make a Kingsfield unless he had the blessing from like the original creator, which, to be fair, that's respectful. Dude, imagine if I jumped, I would have been sent off. Deceptive range. Oh, this guy has shit net. We need to kill the host, basically. There you go. Miyazaki definitely likes small feet. Yes. pretty young. What's Kingsfield? Is it an older game? Yeah, it's like pretty. I think it's the first game from South ever made. I could be wrong on that. Like, it could be. It could be an Armored Core game. I'm not sure. But basically, the game plays like it's procedurally generated. Imagine like Doom, but with first person with swords, kinda. That's basically what Kingsfield was. I've not played it, but I've seen some vids of it, and I love the concept. Obviously, it's dated now, but like if FromSoft revisits that concept, that could be amazing. Want me aggro? Felt like that was a good attempt. Okay, can tank the jump. Noted. That's risky to go for a backstab there. This is the blue from earlier. Yeah, he plays twos with us, so I cannot when we do twos. He's a regular. The game is too generous on them with your backstab. They need to let you get one. Yeah, I mean, I still go for it, but there's really only a few types of backstabs that are reliable in this game. I really miss the Dark Souls 3 backstabs, I'll say that much. You learn to bait yourself into letting them try to BS you and punish them for it. That's the play, honestly. I think that's the way forward with this game. This game gives so many shit backstabs that you definitely, like, need to capitalize on it. I don't do it, but I think that's the way to go about it. XL3 is very alive. Are you playing right now, Gold Mask? The first time ever playing PvP in any Souls game, I gotta admit, PvP is part... PvP part is the worst I ever experienced. I've never seen a PvP game not have teammate when a mechanic is made to not bring a teammate. Yeah. Yeah, the way Elden Ring handles teammates is just, when you're the invader, it's just... It makes invading feel kind of pointless, because you can only ever have a chance if the people you're fighting are really bad, or if the people you're fighting allow you the luxury of having a teammate. Oh, he's lagging. I don't know if I like that. A good kill. Feel like I killed him. Yes, I killed him. Alright, we're gonna block him though. Like that's way too shit. I don't want to fight shit in it like that. He almost brute forced me. You find the PvP so fun? I did with Dark Souls 3, honestly. Like, you know, I started playing From Software game with Armored Core. Like, I've always liked mecha, like sci-fi stuff. I was never really like into fantasy as much as I was into like sci-fi. And so like I gravitated like naturally toward Armored Core and played like a lot of the Armored Core games throughout the From Software studio's lifespan. Like I started with PlayStation 2 Armored Core. And yeah, like after I believe it was Armored Core 5 or Verdict Day, I got a taste for like some of the best PvP that From Software could offer. And a friend of mine that was playing Armored Core with me convinced me to try their other franchise that was called Dark Souls. And so it got me into Dark Souls 2 and I really enjoyed it. It made me really like this genre. But what made me like the fantasy genre was really Skyrim though. Oh, this guy's light rolling. You guys know the drill. I should have killed him. He's so laggy that I didn't commit to it. See, like in Dark Souls 3, that would have been a BS. If you like Final Fantasy, I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games. You think that would have grabbed if it was flat ground? Hey, man. I don't expect anything anymore. Legendary music, you should play the original. When you say the original, do you mean like the, what's it called? You know, like the Pixel one, you know, the older like Pixel games. I don't know if they were on like Game Boy Advance or something. I might give that a shot, honestly. He's not much of a turn-based enjoyer. Yeah, I'm not, to be fair. Like, I don't think you know, the old ones, like, maybe I could play, like, the old ones, like the Pixel ones, but I don't really see myself playing the newer ones. Yeah, I'm just not into that sort of haircut. You know? If it's not a Dragon Ball, like, you can't have hair like that. I'm just joking. You're not either, but the original one should give it a shot. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I know you can play like a bunch of emulators and shit, and it's really cool, like all the older games that you can play on emulators. Really nice. What do you have? Oh, Lance. A great cat? Alright. Wait, I think you get this, right? Alright. You enjoyed Armored Core Forenser the best? Dude, I think like when Forenser came out, like I was so fucking excited, and the story was so good for Forenser too. Like I loved Forenser. Forenser was fucking amazing. And you know what? Like I loved Forenser so much that I was so fucking disappointed when Armored Core 5 was like so different. And it took me 2 weeks to like accept and understand like Armored Core 5. It took me like 2 weeks, and once it clicked, like the 5th generation Armored Core became my favorite. Like Armored Core Verdict Day is my favorite Armored Core to date. I believe it's the most skillful Armored Core that exists. Like what I loved about Verdict Day is that the better player pretty much always won. That's what I loved about it. And if, you know, if people were close, then they could trade wins, like if they were on a similar skill level, but it was like heavily favoring the person that was playing better. Very high skill ceiling. Could easily have been an esports game. I loved it. It was really cool. What's my favorite Armored Core OST? I'm gonna have to say AC6. Like AC6, as much as it disappointed me to no ends with the PvP and the lock-on and the turning speed, I think it had the best story, the best mission structure, best PvE, and the best music. It just did not have the best gameplay, and it had the worst PvP. That's AC6. I'd go as far as to say that that it's PvE wise, AC6 is probably the best PvE mecha game that there is. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I played through the full game, New Game Plus 2, like 3 times. And it was just as fun all 3 times. Can I say the same about Elden Ring? I misjudged that range. Oh, and then I got blocked by the thing. Let's not get cornered. Oh. Good jump. Holy shit. Okay. Let's give him a bow. Why not? If FMC is Dark Souls 3 Remaster, you'll drop Elden Ring or play both? That's a good question. I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't really want a Dark Souls 3 Remaster. First of all, it doesn't make sense because Dark Souls 3 is not old enough. Second of all, FromSoft does not make remasters. It's all outsourced, so you're not gonna see FromSoft make remake or remasters. And thirdly, I've done everything that there is to be done in Dark Souls 3, so like there's nowhere for me to go but backward in Dark Souls 3. And it is 9 years old, but like graphically and 60 FPS, like, you know, it still looks like Elden Ring. Like, you know, they're not that different, like performance and graphical wise. They're not really that different. Oh. Just like that. They're still thirsty. Dark Souls 3 is still ahead of Elden Ring even today in some aspects. Oh, absolutely. Like, that, to be fair, that's the story of like every single Souls game. It's always improving on some aspects and taking step backs in other aspects. Like, if you take Dark Souls 1, you know, like Dark Souls 1 had like the best fucking world, right? Like Dark Souls 1 had the best maps, the best world, the most interesting one. And then Dark Souls 2 like was such a downgrade for the environment and the level design compared to Dark Souls 1, you know? And then, you know, Dark Souls 2 had its own merit. Like, it attempted to improve upon the backstab system. It rebalanced, like, stamina consumption, like, roll spamming. So, like, it improved upon some things. It introduced, like, guard breaks to break someone's guard. And then same thing with Dark Souls 3. Like, Dark Souls 3 did not have bonfire acidic. Like, that was, like, one of the best thing about Dark Souls 2. So, it, you know, it went back on that. Stamina consumption was also better in Dark Souls 2. Much more, you know, much more strict with the stamina consumption. Whereas Dark Souls 3 was more generous and Elden Ring even more generous. But like Dark Souls 3 improved upon backstabs once again over Dark Souls 2. You know, it refined some mechanics here and there. It, you know, shield were a lot more balanced in Dark Souls 3 than Dark Souls 2. So there's some give and go here. And then same thing with Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring improved upon all these other games with the addition of, like, you know, jumping and crouching. Like, that makes the game a lot more dynamic. But it took steps backward by not allowing fight clubs because they lowered the fucking player limit. They removed team invasion at the same time. It's like, that's so backward. And then gameplay-wise, they introduced, like, a bunch of RNG into Elden Ring. Like, you know, like, just the concept of a physic. Like, if you don't have your physic, you're basically at a 1,000 HP deficit, which is pretty much almost game if you know with the way like trading works in this game. You know, they made poise worse in this game. They made ice armor worse. So they had like good mechanics, but you know they made some worse. It's a give, it's a take and give. Like it gets better in some aspects and it gets worse in some aspects. Ultimately, though, it's undeniable that when you play Elden Ring today and you play some of these older Souls games, you notice right away that you miss, like when you play these older Souls games, you miss the crouch. You miss the crouch and the jump, and you basically miss the versatility that Elden Ring weapons have. So at the end of the day, like, I think what Elden Ring did best is it made, like, all these weapons feel like you have, like, way more options to play with. Because, like, any weapon you pick up, you have, like, a bunch of things that you can do to mix up, and you can make, like, almost anything work with a bit of dedication. And so, it's a big difference. It really is. But losing priority for fucking... after you get the first neutral attack, like, it was already bad in Dark Souls 3, losing priority after running attacks. Now this fucking game takes it to a whole new level where you just lose priority no matter what. That shit sucks. So yeah, all in all, you know, like, it's fair to say that you like one of these older games over the newer ones. I still think these games still improve upon one another, but it would be foolish to say and deaf to not admit that some of these older games, you can name any single one of them, did some things a lot better than their successors. Sorry. That's how I feel about these games. Wish Dark Souls 3 had power stance. Oh yeah, you know, I forgot about that. Like, Dark Souls 2 did power stance interesting, right? Like, Dark Souls 2 probably had the best power stancing, right? Like, it was interesting. Like, Dark Souls 3 pretty much was a downgrade in that regard. Like, you could say Elden Ring was, you know, was not that bad with power stancing. Like, it gave, like, power stance setup, like, some unique flair. Like, power stance straight sword feel unique compared to like, one straight sword. But with everything considered, it was probably more compelling power stance-wise with Dark Souls 2. That doesn't mean Dark Souls 2 is necessarily better than Elden Ring, but like I said, no, some give and take. Elden Ring threw away the dual axe moveset, though. Yeah, that was such a shame. To be fair, Twin Axe would have been insane in Elden Ring. Yeah. It would have fit right in, though, to be fair. Another weapon that I really liked in Dark Souls 3 at the end of the game's life cycle was Cell Swords. Like, Cell Swords felt like such a strong invasion weapon that I never really, like, fully committed to during my time playing Dark Souls 3 because I was mainly focusing on duels. And dueling-wise, I always gravitated toward, like, a certain set of weapons. But Cell Swords were so great in Dark Souls 3. Especially for invasions, because, you know, you kept priority, which was very rare after a running attack in Dark Souls 3. Like, keeping priority after a running attack was a rare commodity. And so that kept that, and then you had the massive combo. That made the weapon quite strong for invasions. Pick my brain after the stream? Nah, dude. After this stream, I'm gone, dude. It's midnight 30 already for me. I want to pick my brain. You can ask, like, here. That's why I stream, you know? Like, you guys can ask me whatever. If I don't like the question, well, you get banned. I'm just joking. Well, half joking if the question's really bad, but... if I don't want to ask something, I'll just ignore it. Or answer something, sorry. I'm joking. I mean, some people ask some pretty stupid shit sometimes, and There was a time where I had like super patience, especially in Dark Souls 3. Like here in this game, it's like I don't care. Like I don't care about people. Like if they're being annoying, like I'll just ban them with no remorse. The only people I don't ban is the people that are always here. Like, these people, like, you know, they basically deserve leeway. I'm usually more strict with, like, new people. Like, if someone shows up and said some stupid shit, I'll just ban them. But, like, if someone, like, you know, like Odium, like, had a brain aneurysm and just said some stupid shit, he's only, like, gonna get a timeout, for instance. Which never happened, by the way. Like, that's very rare, but that's usually how I roll. Like, to me, like, everyone starts on, like, a neutral ground, and if you're new, like, you don't have a lot of positive points in my mind, so your margin is very, very short. And it's not because, you know, not because I have anything against anyone, it's just, it gets very tiring to stream with, like, people like trying to you know, to say like dumb shit like all the time. It just gets very tiring. So I had more patience before and I have none left now. Good fight. Regulars actually care about the community? Yeah, pretty much. Big damage, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, that weapon is pretty brutal. It's actually normal damage for this weapon, if I'm being honest. Like, he might not even be over-leveled. That's the type of weapon you can get. But yeah, with, like, stuff like that, for instance, like, I will never be able to take this game seriously because it's just, it feels pointless. Also, I forgot to re-equip that. If you super chat $500, will you 1v1 you? That's crazy, dude. Like, don't waste your money doing that. That is unreasonable, dude. That is way too unreasonable. And I'm gonna be real, like, if someone does that, first of all, I don't trust it. And I've had chargebacks before, so even if you actually do send the money, I still don't trust it. Because I'm suspecting a chargeback, like, soon after. I would do it, but I don't trust you. And that is completely crazy. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, $500 for a 1v1 is just plain stupid. Like, of course I'd say yes, but it's like too good to be true. Like, I don't believe you. Like, you're gonna get a chargeback. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. Can you charge back YouTube super chats? That's a good question, Teach. Maybe I should ask some fucking crypto. I can't get that back. Bro, if you send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll do a lot. Bro, if you send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll fucking 1v1 you for like fucking 3 years. No, I'll 1v1 you for 3 years and I won't even stream. Oh, man. Shit's funny. But, you know, to be real, like, why do you ask, like, to give money to 1v1? Like, I'm streaming right now and, like, look at this guy. That's the second time we fight him. Like, we just fought him earlier. Like, you just need to fucking turn on your tongue and you're basically gonna play me here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Like, I don't understand why you'd give money for that. Oh, he got me there. I don't think I can do that. It's a tough matchup, it feels like. Like I don't have a lot of options. Yeah. Yeah, it feels very difficult. Like, our tier is gonna run out to skew the fight. There you go. All right, HRH, come to a secluded cell. Or actually, I'll show you after this invasion. Oh my god, you're on... Okay, you're trolling, dude. Holy shit. Oh, you have to be kidding me. He doesn't have a PlayStation? I mean, even if I wanted to 1v1 you, I can't. I was about to say we can go to secluded cell. Like, I was not gonna ask you for any money. Like, come on now. Although I would not have played you like on your 159. I would have asked you to play on 125. Because genuinely, I don't believe anyone good doesn't have a 125 character. Like, genuinely. There's no one good at this game that exists that does not have a 125 character. Do you intend scheduling a day to duel viewers? Usually I'll do duels if it's a very slow invasion day. Like, I'll put my sign down and then usually it's going to be green that it pretty much summons me like over and over. but I don't do like dedicated days because that would hurt the regular viewership. Because like, you know, some people are way more interested in 1v1s, but most people are only interested in invasions. Whoa, that could have been nice. Nice. Oh, that was good. That's a dangerous spell. That was so strange. Wow. I'm lucky you blocked there. Yeah, dude, like, as far as Xbox is concerned, I still believe that the peak of the fucking gaming in general was like Xbox 360. I think it was my favorite console to date, and I hate Microsoft, so that says a lot. And I started with Dark Souls 3 on Xbox, and eventually made my way to PlayStation and PC. But, like, you know, a long time ago, I sold, like, all my Xbox consoles and never looked back. I mean, let's be real, like, Xbox has really gone to shit in the last few years. I think the biggest mistake Xbox did was the DRM. Back when they released the original Xbox One. That was the biggest mistake they could have ever done. And after that, it was over. Yo, Antronite, thanks for the 7 months resub, man. Welcome back, dude. Buying Elden Ring again is crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't buy Elden Ring again. That'd be stupid. Yeah, what Drunk said, like, you pretty much fight like this. Like, you know, back in Dark Souls 3, like, it was true that if you were fighting at 125, like, the level of the competition you were invading was significantly higher. And if you were playing at, like, Pontiff Ring City Forest, like, it was the highest or the hardest invasions that exist, really, for this game. And you don't get any of that in this game. Like, in this game, like Drunk said, you're gonna be fighting invasions that are just as hard at pretty much any level bracket. And really, like, it can be easier or harder depending on things that are usually outside of your control. Like, for instance, if you play at low level and you have a twink build, it's going to be a lot easier. But if you're fighting someone that's twinked, you know, it might be a little harder. If you're playing at max level, it could be harder because there's more spam. But on the other hand, you cannot fight anyone that's over leveled compared to you, and you do a shit ton of damage at max level, so it's super easy to win, like, impossible ganks purely out of all the resources that you also have. So at the end of the day, like, and then you have meta, which, you know, you could be fighting, like, over leveled people, and, you know, it would be difficult. So at the end of the day, you're gonna be fighting people that are just as bad at all these brackets. There's going to be, like, slight stats differences here and there, but at the end of the day, it's very similar. For this game, it's very, very similar. Unlike other Souls games. Bro, you know Mungus is on his throne. I'm just playing with Tug nasty, dude. We only hit one. Oh, I misspaced that. Oops. Among Us trying to be fucking... Trying to save him. Was not expecting to fully charge. Oh, the lag. Oh, the pivot, come on. I'm brain farted. Like I hit that. Did the Omni mix up? If you're at max level, a max leveled weapons on a 100, you might as well be 125. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. What happened to that $500? Bro, you never intended to pay, dude. What are you talking about? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not taking $600 to buy an Xbox. Fuck that. Have you ever considered doing another max level session? I mean, yeah, I'm not against it. It's just, you know, didn't really think about it, to be honest. Man, hate Xbox? Yeah, now I actually hate Xbox. I think Xbox is a dumb console now. Like, it's not what it's used to be. Like I said, peak of gaming was 360, but Microsoft has gone the wrong path. I mean, they've always been the wrong path, but Xbox is pretty much doomed, in my opinion. It's a bad spot. Get our sleep grenades. Oh my god, isn't it? Oh, come on. That's insane. You just keep missing. We're both latent, but I'm outside of my time zone, so kind of my fault. Where's the host? Did he book it? How did he get there? Wait, am I tripping? Where's that host at? Bro, what the hell? I'm so confused right now. Where is he? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, let's just try to respawn. No idea where you went. Maybe you went here? You jumped on this, maybe? Could he? Yeah, he did. Bro, I've never went there, I don't think. Wow, I never went here. What the hell? Wait, where are we? What the fuck? That went this way. Dude, where am I? What the hell? Okay, it's time for the lamp. Okay, well, I don't think I've ever went here. After all these years. You never seen that area? Yeah, me either. There you go. A mandatory green fight. Whoa, I don't like this matchup. I don't think I can do anything, actually. Well, actually, I can use Ender. Basically, like, no window to punish him. Just like that, dude. That's nuts. He's just mashing and I'm like having to work so hard for everything. Gonna heal? Not eel, I mean, bolus. Insane. I should have endured. Well, the gnome helm. I was trying to get into red and blue range, but I wasn't able to. I think he I think this matchup, like, he played really bad because I think that matchup is almost impossible to lose for him, if I'm being honest. Like, the only reason why this was close was because he spammed, because this is like a one-sided matchup. I was gonna buy you an Xbox. uh. Interesting. I held my ground. No more pots, come on. Wait, he went back? How did he do that? Bro, what? How did he do that? Bro, is there something I'm missing? What the hell? That was weird. Sneaky host? I still don't know how he did that. Do you think Battlefield 6 sounds promising? I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with shooters in quite some time, honestly. I think after Siege, I accepted that it was pretty much over for shooters for me. I don't think I'll ever get back to shooting games, honestly. But you're playing a cover shooter right now? You got me, bro. You fucking got me. I have no comeback. Oh my god, dude. They don't care, dude. They just keep swinging. I need some cover, guys. Cover shooter without cover. Yee! Didn't know if I would fall here. Insane shit lock on. This game is so dog shit, holy fuck. I mean, let's be real, Vale. He was an alt in the first place. You know that. Oh, it's a plebby. Okay. Good fight. And now Cleve is here? Yeah, coincidence? Oh, man. Suspicious timing? I know, right? Yeah, it's so like Cleve to act like that. It's so like Cleve to make an alt account and act like extremely needy. Bro, it's like the complete fucking opposite of Cliffy, like in every way, shape, or form. Oh, man. Or till you use your Cleve alt number 2. Yep. Yo, Ash, what's up, dude? Oh, this way. Oh, it's Pasha. It's Pasha, and our teammate is attempting to backstab them unsuccessfully.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, well. I can't let him win. Like, my weapon is just gonna get completely countered by anything hyper armor. Getting baby jumps. Hyper armor moment again. And Talon really cannot do shit against hyper armor. It just gets hard countered like completely. Okay, physic versus no physic. And have to play perfect basically. Wow, that was latent, even more than usual. Yeah, that's... Alright. Be the one be passive then. I'm the one with HP deficit to start with, and I'm the one aggressing, so I'll be the one passive then. What I don't understand is why he's being so passive, because for me, like, his tier is gonna run off at some point and I can get like an even fight. For him, like, he needs to take advantage of his no tier. Or his tier, sorry, and my no tier. I'm surprised that didn't land. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? That's how you fight smart. It's crazy how lopsided these fights are, but you have to play like so passive like that, otherwise you don't stand a chance. Crazy. For him though, like he played bad because he was supposed to be the one to aggress. Because he had the massive HP advantage. He had the 1000 HP advantage. And he didn't use it. And the abs advantage? Well, when I say 1000 HP advantage, it basically considers that that the tier gives 600 when near death, and the defense is like equivalent to like around 400. Like when I made the math, it basically like added up to like about 1000 if translated only to HP. A Pineappler, thanks for the resub for 5 months, man. Really appreciate that. Welcome back, dude. Isn't Siege like every... No, Siege is ass, dude. Like, Siege is like appeal to like all the fucking Call of Duty casual scrubs, dude. I hate it. Like, Rainbow Six used to be like Counter-Strike. Siege is not like Counter-Strike, dude. Like, the closest you had to Counter-Strike was basically Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2, dude. Like, Siege is nothing like that. How was it like Counter-Strike? Hip-fire shooting. Like, the thing with Counter-Strike and Rainbow Six is one-shot, headshot, kill, and you hip-fire shoot. Hip-fire shoot means that, you don't have to, like, actually, I know how I'm gonna showcase it. This is aiming down sight. This is hip-fire shooting. Hip-fire shooting basically means that you don't need to aim down sight to have like an accurate reticle. And a lot of the way the game played is similar to Counter-Strike, meaning like the pace of the game, the choke points, the rushes, it plays very similarly. Whereas Siege is a bunch of gimmicks, aim down sight focused, more like with Call of Duty style aim assist, you know? It's very, very different games. Like, give me 1 sec, I'll show you something. Give me 1 sec. One sec, let me just search something real quick. Is this... Yeah, okay, you're gonna get like a good indication here. Okay. And then OBS, where is it? So you see like what I mean by well, actually you're gonna see what I mean, like with the pre-firing, the hip-fire shooting. Like this is basically like the start of a Well, that's aim down sight, but that's for a particular rush. But like you're gonna see it like right here. See like the reticle and how precise it is? There you go, like headshot like that. You can't do hip fire shots like that in Call of Duty. Same here. Like that. So that's what I mean by that. Like the way you shoot is very different with Siege and Vegas. It's a lot more nuance in Counter-Strike and Rainbow Six Vegas here. And keep in mind, like, you know, it might not look like much for, you know, people who play on PC, but this is, you know, this is all like console competition, like all played on controller. It's a pretty damn accurate shot for controller, let me tell you that. Also, I cut the audio because, also the butt humper, that's not my fucking name. We used to have, like, we call it ringer accounts, because, like, to be able to, like, play on multiple teams, there was, like, team that had, like, a rent, basically, like, a rent account, so to speak, like, where, like, they'd let their friends play on X or Y account, like, for certain matches, and that's basically, like, what I was doing there. I was playing on alts for other teams. Of course, that's not. You guys are not gonna believe me, of course. So see there, like that's like a rush to like get down like faster. The bad nade. But you see that throw a grenade pre-fire? That's like standard Counter-Strike, like right there. Like that's why I say it plays very similarly. Like the flow of the game is very similar, especially like at a high level like that. Like you guys might not like have any point of reference, but you know, this is basically like the highest level of play that existed for Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Except this one. I always like to throw like meme rounds. Like in this one, what happens is like there's a rule where if you kill yourself in these games like 30 seconds in a match, like you can get a reset, but not if someone got a kill. So what happened there is I killed my teammate by accident, so everyone on the team said, all right, reset, 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 and so my teammate killed himself because of that. But I got a kill with my grenade before I could kill myself. So basically, right from the jump start, I was in a 3v1. Like, we were beating these guys, like, really badly. So, like, it was mostly funny more than anything else. But it's still funny to, like, see that sort of stuff. It's like after that, you know, it's like the basic, like, 1v3 strat. Well, actually, now it was 1v2 at that point because we got a kill with a nade. Also, like, crouching was a big part of this game because everyone was aiming for the one shot for the headshot. And so when you crouched, obviously it changed the elevation for the shot angle, and that mattered a lot. So you saw the guy, like, he just popped there, like, once, and so I pre-fired, and he ran backward. Like, he ran back onto the little spot. But what happens is, because I was shooting at heads high, only one bullet kills. So that's basically it. You guys want to see, like, I even have, like, similar to Siege in that regard. Well, I mean, not really, because Siege, you need to aim down sight to get a precise shot. One sec. Let me show, like, a championship. I can find it. Yeah, I have so many tourneys here. Let me go on the one sec, guys. Okay, championship right there. Yeah, should be it. I think there's no music for this. Remove Skyrim music. So this is championship final, like real time. I'm gonna skip like some parts. So like rushes look like that. You get in there, throw the nades, and you know they're pushing position because this is attack and destroy. And I'm gonna be honest, like we were basically like two-man carrying our team for this year. Takeover and I like go like a way back. Like I've known this guy like I don't know for fucking how long, like maybe like 20 years. I've known this guy for like 20 years actually. Thick audio. Maybe is it too loud? So again, like this one, like I'm the last one to get a rush, so I grab the bomb, and the goal is to plant the bomb. So the team is basically rushing in to get position on the bomb plant, you know, like any shooting game. And then my job as the bomb carrier in the last rush is to watch the flank. But like half the team got wiped out during the rush, just like what they did when last round when we swapped sides. But one of my teammates managed to make it through, like, all the way to the bomb site. So, I think he just died, though. So my goal is still to plant the bomb. I get 1 kill, so I think there's 2 left. And I need to plant the bomb. So I throw a nade to, like, cover my bomb plant. But there's already, like, someone behind me there. But I'm taking, like doing that, like, what I'm doing is, like, there's a post here, right? So I know there's a guy here waiting for me, and I'm getting shot at from the back, so I can't look at both sides. So what I'm doing is I'm still looking at this way, and I'm using this pillar as cover while trying to pressure this guy and while trying to get into a better position, because I don't know where this other guy went. Okay, I think teammate was still alive there. So let's just rewind that just to see. So, like, see the enemy, get a bomb, like, throw a grenade to cover the bomb plant. And then I get shot at from the back, take cover, keep pressuring where we last saw the opposition. And then after that, like, the guy is actually reloading, and we just, like, pepper him while he was attacking our teammate. So now we get, like, into a good position where teammate and I are the last one up. You're looking at Elden Ring? Oh, shit. Bro, my bad. Bro, I'm like fucking explaining everything, dude. Oh, that's something. Bro, that's great. Okay, we have to start this over, man. This whole time, too, dude. It's been like 5 fucking minutes. This is so funny, man. What the hell? 1 sec. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, God, dude. Okay. Do this. Okay. So, let's rewind. Like, you know. So, how it works, this is attack and destroy. Yeah, this is the championship, this is championship final, not last round. Like, this is, you know, the start of the match against in the championship final. We're all doing like our rushes. We're like defending team here, so you know it's like any other shooting game. The goal is to defend the bomb site, and there's 2 bomb sites, and so like you try to get the rush as quickly as you can, throw nades to block where the enemies could be going, and then on their end they're trying to do the same thing. And then, you know, teammate here is like pushing forward. He found a carrier. And like this is the guy that I was talking about that I've known for like 20 years basically. So like we go like way back. And here like we could be double teaming them, but because there's friendly fire, it's better to wait for your teammate to finish engaging, win or lose, and then jump in as soon as he dies basically in that situation. Otherwise you might get shot by a stray bullet, or you might get killed by your teammate, or you might kill your teammate. So it's better to 2v1 if you can, but if there's no angle to like get a clean 2v1, it's better to let your teammate play and then get the scraps after, basically. Forgot which round this is. Yeah, teammate doing work again. Let's see here. We're still defender. Did I skip something? Yeah, we skipped something. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is offensive side. So because I got the last rush, grabbing the bomb, and because I have the last rush, my goal is to plant the bomb safely. Their goal is to clear the bomb site. And because I have the last rush, I'm also watching the flank to make sure we don't get flanked from behind. Now, 2 people died in that rush, and we got 1. And so the bomb site is technically more clear right now, but they know we're pushing B side. So we see like someone trying to creep in from the middle, for instance. We get one with nades. And then we see like another guy here. So the idea is to throw a nade to cover the bomb plant. And while we get the bomb plant, now we're getting shot at from the back. And I'm not turning around because the idea is we just saw this guy there, right? We just saw this guy. And so now I'm getting attacked from this side and from behind. So you can only focus on one at a time. So the play is you keep focus on this guy and you use this pillar here as cover from the guy behind you. So the play is to, well, now I rewinded the play is to plant the bomb and then use the cover as much as possible. Get more cover here. Then I can finally turn around when I notice that the guy is gone, basically. And teammate, I think, picks up the last one. So back to defender side. I'm just gonna skip like some of it because there's not like always some action. Actually, I can show the death though. Oh yeah, I get killed by a stray bullet, basically, through the wall. Teammate makes a good play there, but get picked off, like, really quick there. Another offensive one. I'm the one that's dedicated, like, bomb planter. And then teammate, like, there was a little miscue and he was trying to watch flank. And now, like, because there was a miscue and he missed his rush, now the entire team wiped. I'm the last one alive. My teammate got a kill with a nade before he died. I get a kill right away there, but I'm basically in a 2v1 right now with the bomb, though. So the fact that I have the bomb is to my advantage because I can decide to go on either bomb site. And they would have to watch, like, either one of them. So my goal here is to not be obvious in the way I play. Here it's very surprising that neither of us kill each other. We tried to wallbang each other, which is, you know... It's a more, like, let's say, safe way to approach fight. It's a little more chicken. I noticed him, like, elbowing on the corner there. I was just quicker than him for the pop shot. Now, I know the other guy is toward middle. I just don't know, like, which way he went. So I'm trying to plant the bomb quickly. And so the fact that I get the bomb plant there, like, puts me in a very advantageous position. Like, there's basically... it would be hard for me to fuck that up. Because as soon as I see him, all I have to do is survive and, like, check the bomb site from time to time. There's better places to watch the bomb, but because I don't know where the other guy is going to come from, I have to, like, watch every side. And there's no, like, clean-cut cover that I can just take here. Like, this spot is not that bad, but I still can get shot from the side. But I saw the guy, like, on this side. I don't think he saw me. He's just, like, throwing pre-nade to attempt a disarm, and that's it. So, nice little 3v1 clutch, technically. But, let's see here. Yeah, that's it for this map, so we move on to the next one. So I'm not gonna play like this whole vid, but it's on the channel if you guys want to see it. So that was that little Rainbow Six stuff. All right, let's see here. Oh, actually, I almost forgot the Skyrim. Oh, actually, you know, while you guys are here and we're watching Rainbow Six, let's just watch a Rainbow Six montage real quick because you know you just saw like tournament, but you know tournament are what it is. Like you're playing against the best guys. It's not as action packed for someone who doesn't necessarily like live and breathe like this game. So it might be more interesting to watch something like that. Also, I need to remove the volume because copyright. There you go. Oh, window capture didn't. There you go. So this is basically like this is basically like playing against the highest level of competition. Like even in these montage, these are not like pub matches. These are all like competitive matches played at the highest level. But it gets pretty hectic at times. Like there's some plays that would be hard to convey, like how ridiculous that is. Like basically this whole thing is like it's almost a meme. Because going up a rope like that in Rainbow Six is almost like a death sentence. Because it takes so long to go up and everyone on the field hears it. So they know you've taken a rope to get up. And so they're expecting you up. And the little animation here, right there, is basically like an easy way to get killed. But because it's so unorthodox, sometimes people confuse which rope it was actually taken because they're not used to anyone doing that. And so like by doing that, I get like right in the middle of their base. And that's my teammate Nade right there. And so like now they get a call at where I am. This guy here's like gets a call. He missed me. This one like runs past me. So I'm like juggling between the two. I crouch to basically evade his shot. So like there's one here. There's another one there. Crouching, so he shoots above me, hit his legs. There's still this other guy who's also still at me. So this whole thing happens really quickly, and then the other guy still thinks that I'm not on rooftop, so their communication like completely falls apart. So this was like basically like a hero play, so to speak. So you get up, get it right in the middle of their base to grab their the objective. Free fire here, miss, crouch, get a leg kill, and then get the other guy like right there, and then the other guy's just confused because of lack of communication. Shit was really good, honestly. That's a really good play. This is just easy picking, you know, that's just, you know, camping the objective, but that's how you have to play. And then after you get your kills, though, you always want to keep moving. Now, once you get 3 kills like that, like the whole team moves forward. And once you get like a team wipe, like right there, that's basically GG because you grab all the data post and then 30 seconds that you can hold and then the game is over. So getting like 4 pieces like that basically means GG. This is another this is another similar match. Here, like, I call out to my teammate, and my teammate shoots the guy that I was shooting at from the back. So some good, like, team play there. Like, basically, let me show that again. So, I know that there's a guy, like, over here. Actually, yeah, I know there's a guy over here from the radar. I know he's right there. You guys don't see him, but he goes past here. I tried to shoot him through a wall, but I call out to my teammate who's right there. Teammate shoots him at the back, and that's basically, like, sandwich team play. And here, like, this is also, like, perfect timing. What happens is throwing a grenade as soon as he pops, and then for him, like, he's going to try to pre-fire me, but he has to move because of the grenade. And so I move back, and then I can shoot him freely because he has to move away from the grenade. So, like, all these, like, micro plays are super important. It makes a huge difference. It's basically like it's it is a tactical shooter by nature, so every single move is like tactically minded. There's a like this game is like so skillful, and now this is basically like trying to hold down their spawn point to like block them from while my team is capturing the last objective. So holding their spawn, and if they don't see me, I can stay at the same spot and keep like picking them up from the back. But now I think I got seen, but no, because we're like locking down their spawn with multiple players. Like it's hard sometimes to know like where everyone is. But like here, basically, like I get killed for the end, but the game is basically over because we had the objective. Here I get a call out from teammate for the rooftop and the second floor. Get some too quick like turnaround headshot, and also there was some lat there. You can see like that I get the kill like after I finish shooting, so that's also a thing, you know. In this game, there's host advantage. It's really like really about like knowing your angles, like pop shots, pre-firing. Like here, prediction that he's gonna try to do a pop shot this way. Like this is basically like you have to have a very good feel for the game to make these plays. Like, you know, you hold the wall as tight as you can, try to get a pop shot, and then you predict that the guy's gonna run this particular way, and you pre-fire before he gets there. Oop. Really good stuff, honestly. And here, here I basically that's just lucky. Like that's a good example of just luck, or it could be actually I think this is this teammate. He sees someone under me, like without necessarily seeing him. He sees someone under me, and that marks him on the map. And I basically see it like last second. So like, I'm doing something else, then I turn around to basically kill the other guy that was mapped by my teammate. So that's just lucky, to be fair. But, you know, you take what you can get. But once you get 3 pieces like that, time to move forward. The other guy is in front of us. So by the time this guy spawns, like the play here is basically to push. So my teammate is like urging me to push forward. So I try to bulldoze my way through, but you don't want to be too eager because one grenade could basically end you there. But pre-fire, throw a grenade, that's their spawn in front. So locking it down, trying to push as much as possible to like break through basically. Now I've broken through, everyone's pretty much dead. So we get like the easy win like after that. Some really, really strong plays. Yeah, it's all on controller, yeah. This was nasty. Like, I knew this guy was gonna pop up there. I baited with the objective, and then I was ready to shoot at him. I didn't know though that there was another one on top, and he just gets turned on like that. That was pretty good. So some really, really good stuff there. All right. one last guys. I love showing these fucking Rainbow Six vids, man. It's fucking Rainbow Six so sick. This is one of these games that I'm gonna be honest, guys. I would have never left if the game was active forever. It's just like that. What else could be interesting? This is the follow-up montage here. Same idea. Like I every like montage that I have, it's always like some very high level play, very high level competition. In fact, I don't know if it's this one or the last one, but some of the guys we were playing against are basically like national champions. Like there's videos of like LAN event of them like winning like 20K. For like Major League Gaming, like basically biggest event. So you're playing like basically top of the food chain people, and I mean I was pretty much there as well. Like it's just very good high level play, as high as it gets. Also, like keep in mind this is still tactical shooter, so as much as these are montage with like all like pop shots and really cool stuff, at the end of the day, like a smart play is like good positioning, waiting for a good opportunity, and this is like prime example of that. Yeah, 20k was a huge price back then. That was years ago. But like, see here, like I get one guy in front here, I get another guy there, and instead of trying to kill one, like, this is prime example of like top tier patience. I see them, I know both of them are there, I wait for them to line up, and I just kill both of them with one swipe, and then I turn on the other guy. And now it's time to push because 3 are dead. And then I don't know how I knew this fucking guy was there, to be fair. I don't remember. Oh, I think he was mapped. Yeah, he was mapped right there. Okay, so I knew he was there from this point on. So going up, I knew I had to pre-fire the top. That's why. So I saw it moving, and then I pre-fired the top, and it looked like fucking wizard, honestly. And then all team is dead. This is a wipe. That's game. Nasty ass play. Like, this is the highest level of play that exists in any shooter, if I'm being honest. Like, you don't see that sort of play in, like, any other game. Patience, wait for both of them to line up, turn on, and then pre-fire the top because you got a call out on radar. Just like that. Game 1. Insane. And so, like, when people, like, talk to me about, like, competitive, like, Elden Ring and that shit, like, you know, I don't give a shit. Like, to me, like, my competitive spirit was like as high as it gets, like back then. And like when it comes to like Souls game, like I take it for fun. Dark Souls 3 I had little more interest because I was a believer that eventually like FromSoft could get as big as these shooting games. But I think at that point, like I knew that I was wrong, so I don't think I give it as much attention anymore. What Siege could have been? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. Really cool stuff. Really enjoy these games. I played Vegas 2 here for 8 years. I played this game for 8 years, guys. I was not like good from the get-go. So yeah, after this clip, I'm gonna end stream because it's been like 3 hours and it's almost 2 a.m. But I love showing that stuff, like, brings, like, good memories. I have, like, fun memories of this game. I really do. At work, you need sleep? Yeah, man, Vale, please take care of you, bro. Like, seriously. Gears of War was another very skillful shooter, although it was, like, very unique. Like, Gears played competitively, was played in a very, like, unique way. So you couldn't, like, be good at Gears and, like, be good at other shooters or vice versa. I mean, you could, but it was a different skill set, so to speak. Alright, guys, I think, oh, this one's pretty funny. Like, it's just a bad, like, actually, no, it's not. Never mind. That's just, like, humiliation for this guy. Like, because, like, the dynamic here is switching to pistol. It's much harder to get a kill with. But, because the Deagle has very high penetration, like, the difference is I can shoot through these boxes and he can't. So the play is like to hug the box and like shoot through the box basically and use it as cover. It's like some stupid meme basically. This was a scrim match, basically like a match that didn't count for any like special competition. This is just like basically like humiliation right there. Like the guy, like that's bad play too, like to leave the cap like that. But like the guy is behind me. Tries to kill me, just walk around the box, walk around him or run around him, and then grab the cap. But that was a bad play because that got us to lose because there wasn't enough time to grab the other ones. But like I said, that was a scrim match, not like a competitive match. This is just bulldozing your way through fucking a bunch of shit. Like they're trying to protect the objective, so they're throwing a bunch of grenades in there. And this poor guy was forced to go through the door because he was getting pressured from behind. And this is basically the undisputed 3 times Rainbow Six national champion. Like we got them to leave the game like after beating them. That was a thousand, a few $1,000 tourney, I think, right there. Or was it? I forgot which one it was. I think it was $1,000 tourney. And they were so salty that, you know, one of the guy on their team was actually the one who was putting the cash down, and he never paid. This was supposed to be like a fucking organized tourney, and they were so pissed that we beat them because, you know, they had like the god team that they never paid out. Good memories, man. Insane stuff. That was the good days. The good days, dude. All right, guys. That's Rainbow Six, man. Really cool stuff. I also had I have like other montages where I show like some of my teammates' shots too. Like I have like homage to teammates and shit. It was really cool. All right, guys. Vale, please take care, bro. Like seriously, like keep me up to date with your status. Alright, guys, thanks everyone for staying by to watch some Rainbow Six with me. I really appreciate it. Always gets me fucking pumped. I love rewatching those. Brings good memory. Alright, fellas. Teach, Vank, Tim, Canuck, Headbox, a Pineappler, Mungus, Edgy, Erie, Elden. Thanks, guys. Poor Booty, Green, Emerald. Alright, fellas. Everyone on the YouTubes, thank you guys for staying by this whole time. Yeah, Cleve is not there anymore. Not Cleve. Alright, take it easy, guys. Have a good night. Good night, Green. Alright, let's see who's on right now. Okay, we got Keminator. Let's raid Keminator.